Hey guys!
Hiya, welcome back to our channel.
Yep, it's Husni and Charlie, we're back.
Sorry, it's been such a long time since we filmed a video.
It has, yes.
We've just been super busy with life.
As you can see, growing a beard.
And the winter has been horrendous here in the UK, so we've just been
hibernating. No ice, but wind. Like gets through your coat even though you do it up. It's the worst thing ever, honestly. Like finds ways to get through, so it's crazy. So yeah.
But yeah, we're here with you today doing the ethnicity challenge.
Indeed.
Well, not challenge, it's a tag actually, so ethnicity tag.
Yep, ethnicity tag. It's been around for a while, hasn't it, to be fair?
Yeah.
So we thought, you know, why not do one?
Yeah, because we tend to get a lot of questions surrounding our ethnicity, so we thought we would answer some of them today.
Indeed.
So, shall we get started?
Let's get started.
Hey.
Alright, cool, let's go.
Okay, so, got a list of questions, and I guess we just start from there.
Indeed.
Okay, so question 1, where are you from?
Okay, so I'll start. I'm from Somalia, East Africa. 2525. Yeah, so I'm from Somalia. So Somalia.
And I am from South Africa. Well, I'm also half Swiss, so I'm half Swiss and half South African. So
Swiss chocolate.
So yeah, I'm from South Africa and I'm from Switzerland as well.
Cool. Next question.
Number 2, do you have an ethnic name?
Ethnic name? Yes. Like my one's Husni in English, but then when you say it in Somali accent, wa Husni. It's actually written with an X, but obviously a lot of people can't pronounce the H, so I just say Husni. But yeah, Husni is my name.
I don't have one.
So what's your full government name?
My actual name, well, obviously my name is Charlie, which is the shortened version of Charlotte. Charlotte actually is how you pronounce it.
Yeah, when you meet her.
In French it's Charlotte,
yes.
Which is obviously where my Swiss side is from. So I guess from a Swiss perspective it would be ethnic.
Well, maybe. You should hear her dad say her name. Like in England it's like Charlotte, but then when you meet him it's like Charlotte, and it's like, it makes it sound so cool.
Yeah, so obviously my name is French and I'm from the French side of Switzerland, so would it be ethnic? You decide. Okay, so question number 3. When was the last time you visited your country? Ooh, well damn.
For me it's kind of like weird because obviously, not weird, but it's a bit like I haven't been back for a while, to be fair. I've got family there and obviously, but I just haven't had the time. It's quite expensive to go there as well, obviously still things going on, so flights are a bit expensive I think anyway. But yeah, I just haven't sort of had the time to go back with work, kind of chasing a career, all that kind of stuff. But hopefully, touch wood, I'm looking to go back in about the next year and a half, whatnot. So hoping to go back to...
So when was the last time you went back?
Last time was when I came from there. I was like 7.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like back in the 1998 times and that, you know what I'm saying? So around that time, so yeah, so that's when I sort of left the country. So that time was kind of a bit crazy because I was born in 92, so that's when like the war was a bit mad. So yeah, so hopefully I can get to go back in the next year and a half / 2 years maybe, but hopefully year and a half, fingers crossed. So yeah, what about yourself?
For me, the last time when I went back to South Africa was when we went on holiday there.
Oh yeah, we went back together, didn't we? Yeah.
When was that?
2014? Was the first one, wasn't it? I think it might have been 14. That's the first holiday we went together.
Yeah, so it was 2014. It was 2014.
Yeah, between 2014.
It was 2014 when the last time I went back to South Africa, and the last time I went back to Switzerland was 2016. 17.
Was it
2017?
2016 going to 17. We spent the New Year's there.
Yeah.
So it was either end of 2016 going to 2017. Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, something like that. Obviously Switzerland is a little bit closer to the UK, so it's a little bit easier to go to, with South Africa being a bit further away.
Yeah.
Cost of flights are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it can be a bit difficult to go down, but we do try and make an effort.
Yeah, definitely.
Saving up towards going there, definitely.
Yeah.
Go for another holiday.
Shout out Cape Town. Honestly, if you haven't been to Cape Town, go there. It's banging, so good. It's like really nice. So yeah, so hopefully might go back to Durban where Charlie grew up. Maybe who knows?
So that leads us on to question number 4. What part of the country are you and your family from?
So for me, I'm from Mogadishu, which is the capital, so Hamar basically. So grew up there, and then we ended up moving when I was about 5, 6-ish, I think. It's weird because I remember things like so strange. So we moved to Qamiis, which is basically near a place called near Bellagio, if anyone knows, shout out Qamiis. So yeah, that's where I grew up basically. And yeah, and hopefully, but now my family is obviously, majority of them kind of moved to Medina due to like some things. So yeah, so Qamiis is where it's at.
For me, as you mentioned, my family are from Durban, so which is on the east coast of South Africa. So I'm a beach baby, love the beach. And then in Switzerland, we're from the French part, so we're not too far from Basel. I was actually born in Moutier, which is on the French side. So.
Yeah. Where does your pub live anyway? What's it called?
Merveillier.
Yes, Merveillier. I've ever been to Switzerland. It's actually really nice. Super expensive, obviously. Very, very expensive. Charlie got ill when we were there, and like a packet of paracetamol ended up costing how much?
It was like £9.
It's like
so make sure you have money when you go.
Yeah, so it's a bit pricey there to be fair, but really, really nice. Very beautiful place. So yeah, all good.
Number 5 then. Name one ethnic food that you enjoy the most.
Ethnic food.
There's too many to choose from.
Do you want to go first? Let's see what you say.
So my favourite from South Africa would definitely be samp. Ooh, I love me some samp.
Samp is nice to be fair.
So samp is basically, it's like maize, so corn, and it's like roughly ground up, so you get like really big chunks of it, and then you kind of make it with like beans, and it's kind of like a stew.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, I like it. And then from my sister's side, I'd say raclette.
Yeah, raclette's back.
You know, I had that before. It is good. It's basically just a block of cheese and this like this heating element that heats it up.
A radiator, isn't it?
Yeah, and it just heats up your cheese, and you just scrape off the cheese and you just put it on whatever, like your potatoes or anything. It's good.
Raclette is quite nice to be fair. But yeah, samp is quite nice. What kind of weather would you say samp's actually for? Like cold weathers or?
I would say, I mean, you can eat it any time of the year, but it definitely is more of like a warming type food. So I definitely eat it more during like the winter months. Obviously, because it's a bit more like a stew, so it's like warming type food. But yeah. Yeah,
that's quite cool. For me, I'm kind of torn between the sort of the main basic thing that a lot of Somalis love, which is baris. Baris is like rice. So obviously kind of aromatic rice with like cardamom, cloves, all that kind of stuff in it. Really, really nice. I made it for Charlie a few times. She kind of likes it. It's lots of meat on top. But I also like orka, which is basically like beef jerky, but that's been like put into like some sort of like butter and ghee left in there, and then you can even put like some dates in it as well. That with some anjera, which is like the pancake that you have it with, so you do it in the morning. It's really, really nice. So if you're like from like up north Somalia, it's called muhmat, I believe. But yeah, so we call it orka down south, but it's really, really nice. I haven't really had a chance to make it, but if I go back to London, I might grab a massive jeg, as they call it in Somalia, which is this massive like silver thing that you carry it in. So yeah, I'd probably say that orka's my favourite, yeah, definitely.
Cool. So number 6, name one household item that best represents your culture. So we're going back and forth with this one because it's a little bit difficult. And I was thinking like a household item, does that mean like, I don't know, something obviously that you would use in the house, which I don't actually have any visual representation of that. So for mine, because I am a Zulu girl, beads basically. So jewelry, we have a lot of beads, we use a lot of beads in our culture, and each of the colours represents something different, and you'll see a lot of this. This you can kind of wear on your head, you can wear as a necklace as well, and obviously this is just a little necklace, but yeah, a lot of beads.
Very, very pretty to be fair.
For Zulu girls, so you'll see that a lot.
Really, really nice.
From the Swiss side, oh no, because it's European, so what? I mean, what is that?
I'm trying to think like...
A fondue set! That's one, there we go, because fondue is a big thing in Switzerland.
Because they have that pot with the Swiss flag.
Yeah. So like fondue, cheese fondue, Like, it's a big thing in Switzerland, so I would say that definitely represents the Swiss culture.
I need to get that pot. I see it every time on travel channels where they have that pot with the Swiss flag and you get different colours, so you put your cheese there and dip stuff in it. It's quite cool. So for me, it'd probably be, I haven't got a ornsi, which is like sort of the thing where you can like put incense burners around the house. However, my parents obviously do, but I haven't got one. But I've got, like, as for decoration, I've got this carved Somali. This is gil. Gil obviously is basically camel. So this has basically been traditionally carved. One of my cousins actually brought it back. I think it was my aunt, I'm not too sure. But yeah, she went to Somalia, brought it back anyway. So they carve it, obviously, I'll probably say a national animal probably is a camel, to be fair, because we're quite nomadic. That's what we do. We move from pastures to pastures. So I'll probably say this thing really, I've got another one as well with a baby. So this definitely represents. I had a deal as well, which you put milk in it. So, but then that kind of got really moldy and weird, so I had to throw it out.
Yeah, because it's all made from like natural wood that hasn't really been treated, so
they just smoke it, don't they? To be fair,
so you just need to like
smoke. But yeah, so
take care of them.
Probably I got this in the window.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, so we got this in the window, so it's quite cool anyway. But I like it anyway, so it just reminds me back home. So that
cool. So number 7, what is your favourite ethnic music?
Ethnic music. She sounds.
I know, it sounds like I'm supposed to give you like some proper traditional, like with drums and stuff, which is like.
I don't know who sang it, but it's called It's a tongue twister. Basically just means that, like, you're always kind of meant to be in your homeland and, bigging up the homeland. It's basically saying like you're destined for it. My parents kind of always had it in the background, and it's always come on like Somali documentaries as well. So really, really nice track. It goes like this. And in Somali music, you've got to do that diddling thing in the middle as a sound effect. So shout. So yeah, that's my favourite probably song from back home.
For me, I would say, so there's a lot of obviously like South African house music that's going on, which is really good, and that kind of reminds me back of home. Back of home? Back up.
Behind the house.
Yeah, behind the house. Always reminds me of home. Back. What am I trying to say?
It reminds you of South Africa.
It reminds me of home. There you go. Finished. So there's a few songs there that I like, and I guess would be a genre of music, because like it said ethnic music. I don't really understand this one.
Yeah, ethnic. What does that even mean? Like,
just reminding you of like drums, innit? I would say the song that reminds me most. I would say the song that reminds me most of home, of being back in South Africa, would be Brenda Fassie Vulungela.
Come again?
Brenda Fassie Vulungela. Which is like a, not bad. That's like a tune, like everybody knows that song, like.
That tune, when you hear it, like, it's
we'll play a little bit.
Documentaries and that.
You hear it? We're pretending we can hear it. We'll put a little track of it here so you guys can hear what song it is, but it's a quite a well-known song that Brenda Fassie did back in like the 90s.
Yeah, old school.
Proper old school, and we would always have that at home, playing in the background. Shout out to Channel O, always playing them banging tunes.
Channel O, bro.
Back in the day. So yeah, that was what we would listen to.
Cool.
And then for Switzerland, I don't know. I think it's hard because like I didn't really grow up in Switzerland. So there isn't like a song or anything that really resonates with that part of the world.
Because you left when you were like, what, 1, 2?
Yeah, I was born there, but then I didn't actually grow up there. I grew up in South Africa, so for me, trying to pinpoint a song is really hard. Or a genre of music, because there isn't really anything that is, but I guess if something would remind me of it, would be like yodeling. Because that is the traditional form of like singing in Switzerland. So yodeling. Yeah, I guess.
Yodeling is then.
Yodeling.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I put my phone down, but that's how it goes. Right, so last question, number 8 is, do you speak your language?
Yes. Yeah, I speak fluent Somali. في عندها صاحب حقيقة. They shout out to Mogadishu people, you know. سلامتين صاحب. Always, yes. Somali ما كان صاحب, you know, shout out, comment يقصوا قرا وها كفانتين فيلم كان عنده مانتا. قفتا ما نكتي ذا قرطبا. Charlie or Somali Charley. That's how in translation. But yeah, no, I speak Somali. So yeah, I think it's a bit different. Maybe my accent's slightly not the best because I haven't been back home for a while, so I'm not down with all the proper lingo. But I can, you know, understand, voice my opinion. Parents obviously speak Somali as well. Family speaks Somali. Yeah, it's hard because you know sometimes if you tried like trying to voice your opinion in like your language, but you haven't been around the people for so long that you forget certain vocabs. But yeah, my Somali, I'll probably say out of 10 currently. Hasn't had a lot of training for a while, do you know what I mean? I'll probably say like it's like 7 out of 10. You know, I just get excited, yeah. Getting used to the win.
For me, so I can understand a little bit of Zulu. I can't speak it very well. I can speak a little bit, but not much. My understanding is definitely better than speaking it. And for French, I can speak a little bit. Like my French is definitely better. I can speak some French and I can definitely understand it more as well than I can speak it. I don't know, like understanding just comes easier. I think it's just a confidence thing trying to speak it.
Yeah.
So it becomes like a bit difficult in that sense. But yeah, I can definitely like, I wouldn't say I'm fluent in French, but I can definitely be like, hold a conversation for sure. So halfway there. Halfway. But yeah, it's not my fault, yeah, that I can't speak any of my languages. That's my parents' fault for not teaching me. Okay. So don't come for me in the comments.
Yeah, don't come for my wife, guys. It's not her fault. But you know, to be fair, like because she's lived in different countries and that, you know, she's also grown up in Belgium and that. Obviously, she speaks. Oh, thank you, wifey, for liking. She speaks Flemish, which is like sort of Dutch, but the Belgian version. So she knows like you know, different few languages and that. So I think it's kind of hard when you're not using it every single day. To you know, and also in South Africa, so they speak English as well. To be fair, so do you know what I mean? Speak English, Afrikaans, and yeah, and then a bit of Zulu, and you got the other different
languages
as well.
Which tribe you're from and which area.
But I think commonly they all come together as English, don't they?
Yeah, like collectively everyone around the country would speak English, so you can get by with just speaking English.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's that.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, guys. I think that's the last question, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the last question.
So yeah, so again, apologies for not posting that much. We'll do our very best.
Yeah, hopefully you guys have learned a little bit more about us.
Indeed. Yeah, so like, subscribe, and just, you know, we'll try, you know, comment back when we can as well.
Yeah. Be sure to let us know as well in the comments what videos you'd like us to do. If there are any suggestions that you guys have got, let us know. Follow us on our socials. We'll put all the plugs down below, but our Instagram is husniandcharley.
Yes.
So be sure to follow us on there.
Indeed, yes. So yeah, any comments are very welcome anyway, which is normal, down to earth people. Oh yeah. But yeah, so again, thanks for listening. Habib Manaksan, which means good night in Somali. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.